Welcome to the February 2021 edition of Zim Rights Audible. This is a monthly human rights podcast brought to you by the Zimbabwe Human Rights Association. We capture for you all the key human rights developments in Zimbabwe. To receive this podcast every month, visit our website www.zimrights.org.zw and subscribe. Or send us a WhatsApp message on +263 734 053 955. In the month of February, we continued to witness the disturbing trend of the different levels of judiciary playing good cop, bad cop with the people's rights. The magistrates' courts consistently deny activists bail on flimsy reasons. After the victims languish, the High Court grants bail and attacks the magistrates' court for misdirecting themselves. Alan Moyo, aged 23, a University of Zimbabwe student arrested on the 7th of December 2020, was only granted bail at the High Court on 19 February after spending over 2 months incarcerated. MDC Alliance activists Joanna Mamombe and Cecilia Chimbiri were only granted bail at the High Court on their latest charges of insulting police in central Harare. Makomborero Haruzivishe was denied bail on 20 February 2020 at the magistrates' courts. Bail is a right, and the continuous refusal to grant bail by lower courts to citizens perceived to be opposing the government puts the courts in disrepute. Selective enforcement of COVID-19 lockdown regulations. On 1 February 2021, a Chinoi teenager was fined 15,000 Zimbabwean dollars for violation of COVID-19 regulations. Thousands of citizens have also been arrested since the initial lockdown in March 2020. However, ZANU-PF Politburo member and Bindura North legislator Kenneth Musani held a rally on January 27th and there was no punishment. In Chakari, Kadoma, an artisanal miner, Timothy Mpofu, was killed on the 12th of February by a Rio Zim Limited mine guard for trespassing. On 17 February, police allegedly fired several gunshots at an unarmed civilian, Makomborero Haruzivishe, before arresting him on kidnapping charges. Mine disasters. Poverty and lack of employment has pushed many citizens into illegal mining in the hope of making quick cash to support their families. As poverty bites, Zimbabwe is witnessing a surge in deaths of illegal miners. On February 6th, Kwekwe CPU confirmed death of 2 miners at Globe and Phoenix Gold Mine. On February 16th, 3 artisanal miners were confirmed dead at Pingo Mine while dozens were reportedly trapped. Zim Rights calls on government to improve the economy and promote industrialization to reduce unemployment levels. Community advocacy. Improving access to menstrual hygiene products. The Zim Rights Victoria Falls Chinotimba community, led by Trimore Dlodlo, is supporting young girls in remote areas with reusable sanitary ware and conducting health education in remote villages as a tool to empower young girls and keep them in school. Human rights campaigns. #Where are our vaccines ZW campaign. Zim Rights has joined hands with other civic organizations on the #Where are our vaccines ZW campaign. Zim Rights believes that access to a safe and effective vaccine in Zimbabwe is a right and will continue pushing to ensure the right is realized by all Zimbabweans. The campaign has 3 key stresses, which are the demand for research to ensure the use of the most effective and safe vaccine, publishing the plan to ensure government has a clear and transparent distribution plan, and open contracts to enhance transparency, financing, and distribution of the vaccines. Zim Rights published and launched The Right to Peace, A Citizen's Guide to Human Rights and Peace Building in Zimbabwe on the 25th of February 2020 at a virtual summit attended by community peace advocates from 11 ZimRights chapters and peace-building experts from Sierra Leone, Cape Town, Switzerland, and locals from the NPRC and UNDP. The Peace Manual is a tool that our members and all peace advocates can use to build peace in their communities without waiting for external actors. Speaking at the launch, ZimRights National Chairperson Mr. Takeshaw Musiwa said ZimRights believes that peace is a fundamental human right for everyone, and without it, no other right makes sense.
The campaign seeks to establish the understanding of peace as a right, activate community tools and cultures of peace, link peace building with human rights, and linking the national peace architecture.
If you want to receive the manual on WhatsApp, send us a WhatsApp message on +263 772 954 075. You can download the Peace Manual from our website. Visit our YouTube channel to see the proceedings at the Right to Peace Summit. Featured resource: Commentary on the Zimbabwe National Development Strategy 1. There is a link between development and human rights. This is why ZimRights developed an interest in the government of Zimbabwe's National Development Strategy 1, NDS1, published towards the end of 2020. ZimRights analyzed the contents of the development plan using a community-oriented human rights approach. ZimRights believes that for any development plan to prosper, it should be an inclusive and consultative process. ZimRights recommends a human rights-centered approach to development. See our website for this analysis. COVID-19 response. ZimRights and ICJ appeal to the African Commission. On our COVID-19 response, we have taken the message of the right to a safe and effective vaccine to a new level. Together with the International Commission of Jurists, ICJ, we have written to the chairperson of the African Commission on Human and People's Rights Working Group on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights, appealing for the Commission to pressure the government of Zimbabwe to meet its obligations to protect the rights to life and health through publishing a clear COVID-19 vaccine procurement, distribution and rollout plan, including any resources it has set aside for containing the pandemic. See the full letter on our website. COVID-19 has turned our lives upside down. For a year now, citizens have been locked in their homes, disrupting livelihoods. Vaccines for COVID-19 may bring back normalcy and allow citizens to get back to fending for their families. A ZimRights community member in Berengwa speaks on the need for government to ensure that vaccines are available and accessible to all persons without discrimination.
Iwo majekiseni acho kuda zvingatenge nani, mari yose ataiva nayo atakashandira profiti takadodla, tofane zhara navana kuno zviri nani awo mavhakisini acho iwawo uye majekiseni tibaiwe tidzokere kubasa zviri nani zvinhu zvitange kufamba nokuti zhara tawa kuno kumberengwa nhaye vedu we.
Something new. The ZimRights exhibition opens at ZimRights House. Human rights violations are increasing in Zimbabwe. They are real lives of real people whose lives are being dehumanized. At ZimRights House, we have decided to bring their stories to life through a living human rights exhibition featuring experiences of human rights activists in their daily struggles for human rights. Curated by award-winning photojournalist Changerai Mukwaji, our Human Rights Exhibition Center, situated at ZimRights Gardens, tells the story of pain and hope, suffering and resilience. If you care about human rights and art, we look forward to hosting you at ZimRights House for a tour of our exhibition. See our social media platforms for details. ZimRights Blog, Unpacking the Zimbabwe Independent Complaints Commission Bill. In our featured blog, ZimRights Projects lawyer Kenias Shonai, tracks on whether the gazetted Zimbabwe Independent Complaints Commission Bill fulfills the objective of Section 210 of the Constitution, which is the provision of an effective and independent mechanism for receiving and investigating complaints from members of the public about misconduct of the security services and remedying any harm caused. See our website for this analysis. We welcome your feedback. If you have any updates to share with us, email info@zimrights.org.zw. If you want to be involved in our work, feel free to join us as a member. Use the link on our website to join our big family and make a difference in your community. If you care about the work we do, you can now donate to our work through our website. Visit www.zimrights.org.zw/donate/ and make your donation from any part of the world.